We're broadcasting from the Middle Tennessee Electric Studios.
Visit mte.com.
Middle Tennessee Electric, serving to make life better since 1936.
This is a WGNS Action Line. Talking with Rutherford County newsmakers
since 1947.
This is a WGNS Action Line. Now, your host, Scott Walker.
With us this morning in studio from MTSU, we have got Allie Sultan, Department of Media Arts. She's a professor there, Master of Fine Arts in Film. And tell us a little bit about what your everyday job looks like.
Oh, sure. I have the best job in the world. I get to work with young people who are looking to develop their film and video skills. I teach editing and documentary and web series production. So we have a lot of fun at MTSU. We've got about 350 undergraduates who are all studying film and television production, but we're launching a new initiative, a new program.
That's a lot of students under that wing there. That's a lot, 350.
Yeah, I think there's a good interest in film and video production. I mean, we are looking at an era of media literacy where video is everywhere.
It is.
Corporate communications, it's in arts and entertainment.
And you've got so many people out there these days who never thought they would end up in media. But yet they're at home making crazy videos and they're making a living off of it.
Oh yes, my 12-year-old is creating an animated series with all her friends right now.
That's pretty cool. So MTSU's new Master of Fine Arts in Film and Television, which is launching in the fall. Mm-hmm. Tell us more about that and how this all got underway.
Absolutely. Well, this is something that we at the Department of Media Arts have been discussing and working towards for about 15 years, as far as I understand. And when I came in, we had... we've had this really amazing undergraduate program, but something that we've been wanting to do is really work with the statewide film and television industry and help build that. It has been growing a lot over the past decade. In fact, the Tennessee Entertainment Commission has put out some statistics about the industry of film and television here. And did you realize we're 5th in the nation in terms of employment?
Wow.
So yeah, that's, behind California and New York, but that a lot of people are leaving the coast to come here because the cost of living, quality of life, I think, is much better.
And we have, when you look at the different films and, even TV commercials being made in Nashville and the Nashville area today, it has changed greatly.
It absolutely has. Yeah, we've got several series filming right now. We've got Amazon Studios' Scarpetta is filming here with Nicole Kidman and Jamie Lee Curtis. That just finished its first season and is coming back for season 2. We have 911 Nashville. It's putting Airstreams on bridges and fire NATOs coming to downtown. And we've had students go out and work on these productions already. And that's something that we are looking to build even further with the Master of Fine Arts.
And when you look over the past decade, so much has changed in video production. You've got even AI that's come into play. And how do you think all this is going to play out? For the positive, for the negative, what are we looking at here?
Oh, yes. There are definitely 2 schools of thought, or probably multiple schools of thought with AI. You definitely are going to see, and we already are seeing a huge shift in the industry. AI is going to streamline a lot. The jobs will change. That is a certain. I'm seeing a lot of uses in post-production where, it's very expensive and time-consuming to do a lot of visual effects. And so these AI tools, which is what they really are, is going to help creatives do their work faster. But I believe we will always want to have that human connection between us as people and what we see. And because I teach a lot of the Gen Z students, they really love owning things, cassettes, analog film. They really want to maybe not be so immersed in the digital environment. So it'll be interesting, but we are definitely going to be including AI in our curriculum and all of our courses as a way to stay on top of it and be, the leaders going forward.
I guess one of the really cool things about AI is the fact that you can have special effects in a way that we've never really been able to have before. In a different totally different way to where things look even more realistic.
Yeah, it is kind of interesting, isn't it? As the technology is developed and the models have gotten better, it can fool you, and that can also be a bad thing. We see the use in social media now for deep fakes, and I mean, it's
hard to tell.
Satire, parody. It can be entertaining, but also can be used for more darker purposes. So we definitely want to look at the responsible uses of AI and making sure that the human creative element is still there while we take advantage of the efficiency that it brings. And
I'm just waiting for that first court case where somebody claims they have a video of, so-and-so doing XYZ. And then next thing you know, it ends up in a courtroom and people are being accused wrongly of things.
That would be
see it happening.
Horrible. Yeah, which I think is also another, every time there's a technological challenge, there's a lot of anxiety that's created, but ultimately these things will play out and there will be new opportunities coming out of that. So, one of the new opportunities may be to validate what is real and what is not in this AI world. And that may be difficult.
It will be. Now, the program at MTSU, the new program, what are you expecting to see as far as student numbers go, and what lines of work are those students going to be able to go into after they get the degree? Because, usually there's like 20 different lines, 100 different lines of work people can go into after a single degree. But what do you expect to see?
Well, our degree program is really focused. We're not trying to train for every single position in the crew, although our students will be working intensely with each other, serving as roles in many different types of productions. But this is going to be a 3-year intensive program. We are going to accept 15 students per year with a fall enrollment only. That is a cohort model. So these 15 students are going to be working closely together, learning how to make different types of film and television productions. But also, I imagine everyone's going to come to our program with a very specific career desire or type of production they'd like to create, whether it's documentaries or fiction film or TV series or live event production. And so I think our students are going to help expose each other to a lot of different techniques. And ultimately, our goal for them is to become high-level creatives that will go into the industry, which is heavily centered in Middle Tennessee, and to be the next generation of film and television creators that pitch new series to be shot in Nashville or Knoxville or Chattanooga or Memphis or even out in rural areas, because all of this new production will bring an economic boost to everyone.
Are you seeing a lot of new productions being made in like East Tennessee and West Tennessee?
Oh, Memphis has been a hub for film production. Yeah, absolutely. Knoxville is home to Jupiter Entertainment, which is a large company that hires a lot of editors. The Scripps Network is out there. As far as I remember, I'm so focused on classroom, but
it's cool,
Knoxville has had a lot of employment, and Chattanooga is a great place. And I think and as we look forward to the next decade, Tennessee Entertainment Commission projects 16% growth in film and television production in the state of Tennessee. I'm looking forward to our graduates creating new productions that will hire people, and we can keep that here in Tennessee. That would be the goal for all of us.
And when it comes to today's student, do some of them, are you seeing a larger percentage of those students with a focus on news, with a focus on movie production, with a focus on, I don't know, drama that would like you would see on TV shows, like just a daily show? What are their interests usually in?
It does run the gamut. A lot of our students, because they're undergrads, they're out of high school, they're coming in, they really come to us from, watching a lot of YouTube, TikTok, social media video, very short form content. However, that's one area of, I think, production that's great, and it allows independent creators to develop their voice as creators. What is this show about? How can I engage an audience and build on that audience? So that's something we will definitely be teaching, that that kind of audience building and series creation. However, I anticipate that as we work with more non-traditional students who are coming back from the industry, they may have already worked in film and television, and maybe they've been in the camera crew and have had ideas for what they want to create. And so we have a very flexible curriculum. So a student coming in who's really interested in documentary, we've got courses in documentary, and we have industry connections. We can have people working with Nashville Public Television. Sort of right now, we're making a documentary about WSM radio.
Oh, so, cool!
Yeah.
Hey, I've noticed one of the interesting changes over the years with TV and video production in general is that the scenes are no longer 15 seconds of the same scene. Instead, it jumps from this person to that person every 5 seconds or so, because I think people's attention span has changed over the years.
Oh, absolutely. I'm sure our parents would say the same thing about us. But that's very true. I mean, our younger sensibilities, as we are used to being immersed in a digital environment, think about what we call doom scrolling. I mean, we're constantly ingesting content as we move through our social media lives. So that's actually one thing I'm excited about with this program is we're going to get students off their phones and working together as a team and creating things with professional actors, professional crew, working alongside our students. Yeah.
And all this stuff combined, it does make for a much faster paced production field. It makes for a faster paced field for those who are editing, for those who are acting. I mean, scenes change more often. I mean, there's a lot that goes into today's making of movies, making of, television series, a lot. There's just a lot of changes that have been made over the years.
Enter AI to make everything faster in post-production. I mean, The Pit just had its season finale and I'm already ready for the next season. I have to wait, but what if AI speeds all of that up? So then they're just constantly filming. Do
you find yourself when you watch stuff on TV or in movies or online, do you find yourself trying to figure out, wait, that was an AI scene. That was not real.
Oh, one example, although I am so glad that 911 Nashville is in town and they have employed so many people and the economic impact's huge. In the first episode, however, there was a young girl having a birthday party and this tornado comes and she's flying a kite and the kite just picks her up and swirls her through the air while her family and friends are trying to rescue her. And I looked at that and I thought, well, that would be a visual effect, but it looks so insane.
Did it look that
funny,
real?
But I thought, well, I think that's AI.
Yeah.
But it was part of the scene. It wasn't the scene itself. So it was an interesting way to just create something that was so larger than life. But then they put the Airstream on the bridge, and that was real. They actually had a trailer on there.
Really?
Yeah. I gotta love them. It's fun.
Did the little girl survive being swept away with her kite?
Oh, they're not gonna kill a little girl. Okay. No, of course she's alive. Everything's okay. But it was very dramatic. Go back and watch the pilot.
Oh yeah. It sounds like it would be such a fun field to get into right now. I mean, it's a happening time. It would be really cool to be involved in that stuff.
Yeah, and it takes a lot of skill to be a high-level creative because it's not just, let me come up with a great idea and someone's going to give me a lot of money to make it. It takes so much teamwork and collaboration. It's something we're really excited about fostering through our Master of Fine Arts.
So as we close this morning, I know we don't have a whole lot of time, but as we close this morning, how can those who are listening, if they're interested, learn more about this?
Absolutely. Well, go to our website. It's mediaarts.mtsu.edu. There's a little button on that homepage for the MFA in Film and Television. Go ahead, click on it. Our curriculum is on there. And also, if anyone's interested and would like to ask questions, I'm happy to chat with anybody. My email is allie.sultan@mtsu.edu. That's ALLIE.SULTAN@mtsu.edu.
Sounds good. Again, Allie Sultan with us this morning. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
Hi, this is Amanda from Animal City, inviting you to come do business with our family We are delighted to have just celebrated our 35th anniversary, and that is all thanks to you, our wonderful customers. We are pet lovers too, and we personally select every treat and toy, ensuring it's the same quality that we give our own pets. Stop by Animal City and get the best quality pet gear in town. Animal City is at 919 Northwest Broad Street in Murfreesboro.
Fresh cut greens and oven warm bread, jars of sweet jam will be red. Good food, good folks, flavors that shine from winter's chill to spring sunshine. Every Friday, feel the spark. Rutherford County Market at Lane Agri Park.
Local farmers with local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market every Friday through April.
You'll find it there from frost to bloom, the season sing. We're winter tough and welcoming spring. So bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
At the Lane Agri Park in Murfreesboro.